is that time again when we meet on another episode of Crime Watch, a program proudly brought to you by your police service as a platform to improve relations with you, members of the public, in fighting crime. My name is Elliot Kudzai Ganyani, and Victor Ganyaopu is joining us on the sign language desk. The Minister of Home Affairs and Cultural Heritage, Honorable Kazembe Kazembe, is touring police establishments across the country. Just recently, he was in Mashonaland Central and the Midlands provinces, where he appreciated police efforts in fighting crime, particularly violence involving dangerous weapons such as machetes and axes.
I also understand that you have not been spared the challenges to do with the machete holding gangs. I don't want to overemphasize the fact that we have a situation that we need to deal with without fail. And I'm glad that to date you have scored considerable success in dealing with these issues. I know the war is continuing, and I know these people will not win. You cannot win in Zimbabwe. You can never win with a police force like the ZRP. It's only a question of time. It's only a matter of time. I know in my central, we had that 77 people were actually convicted and they are serving. Yeah, that is a commendable success, and I know you are arresting people every day in, day out, and we commend that.
Police has so far arrested more than 2,000 people under the ongoing operation codenamed Chikorokoza Ngachipere and No to Machete Gangs. Police in Bindura recently arrested 63 people who were involved in illegal mining activities. Police impounded 3 vehicles carrying gold ore and recovered compressors and generators at Kitsiatota and other mining sites in Bindura. Of the 63 arrested, 59 have already appeared before Bindura Magistrate Court and given varying sentences.
As the ongoing operation in Mashonaland Central, raids are being spread all over. As police, we are warning those who are still engaged in illegal activities in the mining sector to desist or pack their belongings and go back where they belong. The police will not stop until there is sanity in the province. We will not leave any stone unturned. We are also warning within the illegal gold miners, those who are going around terrorizing people with machetes, that the long arm of the law will soon catch up with them. We will not tire. That is our job. And as you can see, we are working in conjunction with our sister department support unit. So let it be known that we will not tire as an organization.
We have recovered a lot of property from illegal mining areas that we raided. As support unit, may I reiterate that we are out in full force in support of provinces to ensure that this menace comes to an end. And may I sound a strong warning again, once again, to those out there who believe that they can live by criminality, they can disregard the laws of the country to perpetuate illegal activities, especially in mining areas, terrorize our citizenry using machetes and other weapons, dangerous weapons, that we are out in full force. We will not leave any stone unturned. We will not stop at anything to ensure that these individuals, including those who sponsor them, we are aware that these people are sponsored, and those who sponsor them sometimes don't show their faces, but use their money to ensure that they perpetuate these activities. May I warn them that we are now aware of them and we are coming in full force.
In view of this, police in Mashonaland Central Province recently held an all-stakeholder campaign meant to address mining issues and end violence perpetrated by machete-wielding gangs.
Today, we meet once again to put our heads and hearts together to consider ways of dealing with crime that continue to give us problems in our communities and workplaces. As we interact today, I urge you to open up and share your views on how we can effectively and efficiently fight crime together, especially robberies and murders by machete gangs. Crime is a social menace that requires you and us to stand shoulder to shoulder and complement each other in a bid to eradicate it from our midst. Through campaigns such as this, our hope is to gain your confidence and trust, which is an essential building block for our cooperation. It is also our hope that this will lead to a decline in the incidence of crime and eventually set a foundation for a crime-free society that we all desire. I would like to assure you all that we are equal to the task, and also that we will leave no stone unturned in our quest to clean up our province of all criminal elements.
The Ministry of Mines and Mining Development urged artisanal miners to legalize their operations.
Artisanal miners, we have got a program, formalization of such miners. Kura kuti munouya tokugadzira emapepa. Moshanda musingadzinganisa nemapurisa. Moshanda musingadzinganisa neema kana nesu tichi-inspector pamunenge muchishanda kuti muri kushanda zviri safe, muri kushanda zvisingaparadzi environment yedu.
The Zimbabwe Republic Police appreciates the relationship it has with the citizens of the country in fighting crime. Just recently, members of the public in Bulawayo supplied vital information that assisted the police in apprehending 5 security guards who connived to steal groceries from a Choppy supermarket at Sokusile shopping center in Kulumane. 4 of the accused persons have since been convicted and sentenced to 18 months imprisonment each. Let us hear more.
I received a tip-off that there are security guards who are stealing grocery at Sokusile shopping center. And these security guards are Lawrence Dlamini, Kombulani Due, Noah Mzvidziwa, Matthew Moyo, and Jetro Tumba. Their modus operandi was that they discovered a hole in the ceiling, which they used to gain entrance into the shop. After we arrested the accused person, we managed to recover groceries worth $23,400. The matter was referred to the courts, where 4 of the accused persons were convicted and sentenced to 18 months imprisonment.
The loss prevention manager of Choppy's supermarket Sokusile shopping center, Mr. Denzel Chisho, applauded the police for unearthing this criminal syndicate.
We were having some variances with our stock, but we couldn't get an explanation or an answer to the variances up until the police approached our management and informed us that something was happening, and they had managed to recover stock, and this was all because of the night security that we had, who had devised a plan and gained entrance into the premises where no one was there.
The following people have been arrested, convicted, and given varying sentences as follows. Knowledge Mushopo, aged 24, appeared before Murewa Regional Court, where he was convicted and sentenced to 18 years imprisonment for raping a toddler. Melusi Ncube, aged 24, was sentenced to 6 years imprisonment at Gwanda Magistrate Court for attempting to rape a 40-year-old woman. Madlenkosi Sibanda, aged 21, and Tulani Stole, aged 19, who stole a cow belonging to Samuel Ngwenya, were sentenced to 10 years imprisonment each at Gwanda Magistrate Court. Lastly, Shepard Fambi and Gilbert Tamba, both aged 26, who unlawfully entered into a house and stole various electrical gadgets worth over 22,000 Zimbabwean dollars, appeared at Chinoi Magistrate Court and were sentenced to 9 years imprisonment each. Crime Watch takes a short break. Join us in the second segment. Welcome to the second segment of Crime Watch, and to those who are just joining us, it is a warm welcome. Police in Harare have rolled out an operation meant to bring to an end the sale of counterfeit alcohol brands. The operation has so far led to the recovery of cartons of fake alcohol brands, as well as the arrest of several people involved in these illicit deals.
As Zimbabwe Republic Police Harare Province, we hold numerous operations to subdue criminal activities in the Greater Harare CBD. In one of the operations, we managed to arrest and recover contrabands of counterfeit liquor brands.
In a recent case, 2 police officers who were on patrol in Mbare recovered cartons of these fake liquor brands.
We were varying patrols in Mbare Musika. We noticed some men running away from us. So as alert police officers, we were very suspicious to know why they were rushing from us. We went there where they were seated and discovered some counterfeit beers. We managed to recover 4 cases of counterfeit beers and 7 singles.
As the police, we also warn you, members of the public, against purchasing liquor from non-licensed persons in the streets. Now moving on. In one of our previous episodes, we carried a story where the police trained 37 sniffer dogs, which have already been deployed at various ports of entry and exits along the country's borders. Some of these dogs in Victoria Falls are already assisting police in arresting criminals who are into smuggling of illegal drugs such as dagga and skin lightening creams.
On the 4th day of January 2020, we carried out some searches at a homestead in Matets area, which is under Chief Shana Jambez, and we managed to recover dagga weighing approximately 6 kgs and a python skin. The accused person, Emmanuel Chuma, was arrested, and the dagga and the python skin were confiscated, and he was taken to court, and the matter is still pending trial at Victoria Falls Magistrate Court. On the 13th January 2019, we managed to arrest Norman Sisiva, who was found in possession of smuggled pharmaceutical drugs and skin lightening creams, which were smuggled from our neighboring country, Zambia. The accused person was taken to court and he was sentenced to 6 months in prison. I want to urge the members of the community not to buy pharmaceutical drugs from unregistered dealers or from the streets, as this poses a health hazard.
Zimbabwe boasts of being home to one of the top wonders of the world, the mighty Victoria Falls. The Crime Watch team recently interviewed ZRP Victoria Falls officer in charge, who assured both local and foreign tourists of their safety whenever they visit the Victoria Falls.
As a station, we police a very important community in Zimbabwe, because this is a tourist resort, as here all are aware. This place that we police is the safest tourist destination that anyone can think of. We have managed to curb or contain crime as a station. Crime is very low here in Victoria Falls, and We rarely receive cases of unlawful entry into premises and thefts. This we have achieved this because of our involvement with the stakeholders. We are also in constant liaison with Zambian police in order that we dissuade all these would-be criminals.
Reckless driving continues to be one of the causes of fatal road accidents across the country. In a bid to help end bad driving conduct in Harare's central business district, police recently took to the streets to campaign for road safety.
Muchiudza mutyari kuti speed yauri kufamba nayo haina kutinakira zvachose. Handiti ikodzero yenyu. Imimi hamufaniri kungosiyiwa muchiitiswa zvese zvese nekuti mukasiya zvozvo zvichiitika ndimi munongosiyarasikirwa neupenyu. Handiti
ngatifambewo nespeed nemwero. Kumhanya kwakanaka asi kumhanya handiko kusvika. Munogona kukasika kuenda kudenga. Pane kuti mukasike kusvika pamabuda kuenda munokasika kuenda kudenga.
The Traffic Safety Council of Zimbabwe also added their voice against bad driving conduct.
It is befitting that we start by consoling the Due family, which lost two of their loved angels, the little girls who were doing their Form 2 at Luveve High School. They met their death when a drunk and speeding driver of a Honda Fit lost control of that vehicle and ran off the road to hit them when they were way off that particular road. They died instantly. May their souls rest in eternal peace. This is so very sad, and it is a highlight of how negligence, how organized disorder on our roads in the central business district and throughout our roads is going unabated, in spite of all our efforts that we put every time we come through to share the experiences and to alert each other to be safe on our roads. What is it? How safe can our pedestrians be when they can be knocked off, when they are off the road completely? It means we go back to the driver negligence. The mushikashika, which is rampant, is owned by some people. We must put a stop to this particular mushikashika because there is no order. It is a jungle. That's why we talk about the traffic jungle. The other side of this particular coin is a clarion call upon all operators of public service vehicles. I think there is a missing link. When we continuously talk about road disasters, we then want to go back to the drawing board. What is it that we have not done, which we should do, especially as we begin this particular year? Because doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, is not going to work. We suspect that some operators are working in cahoots with their crew in order to misbehave on our roads. Suicide approach, yameta resort to creation of third lanes where there are no lanes. That is suicidal driving. Driving through a zebra crossing, which you can see, and you are not stopping at that zebra crossing. Where are we going? Where are we missing the link? Because of the congestion. Everyone seems to be in a hurry to be at their workplace, to be doing their work, vending, begging, as well as walking up and down. Let's have order. Let's have sanity.
Do not move an inch. Join us in the third and final segment. Welcome to the third and final segment, where we start by highlighting some of the people who are on the police wanted list. Tinashe Joe of Muroi Village, Chief Bota Zaka, is wanted by Zaka Police Station for a case of rape. Edmond Manyara of house number 3545, Mainway Meadows, Waterfalls, Harare, is wanted by Bordeaux in connection with a fraud case. Roderick Mumbire, aged 38, of house number 147, Mutondo Drive, Bushwoods, Masvingo, is being sought by Masvingo Central Police for theft. Lastly, Timot Gondiwa, aged 27, of Charter Estate Compound, Featherstone, is wanted by Featherstone Police for a case of attempted murder. If you have information that may help in the location of any of these people, feel free to contact any nearest police station or contact us on the following details. Our National Complaints Desk number is 0242 703 631. The website address is www.zrp.gov.zw. Our email address is feedback@zrp.gov.zw. We also have a Twitter handle @PoliceZimbabwe and Facebook page Zimbabwe Republic Police. The Zimbabwe Republic Police will embark on a recruitment exercise for members of the public who wish to train as general duty constables for March 2020 intake. This follows a recent amendment on the Zimbabwe Republic Police recruitment policy. Applicants should meet the following criteria. Applicants should be aged between 18 and 22 years, have a minimum of 5 ordinary level passes, which include mathematics, English language, and science in not more than 2 sittings. The recruitment exercise will be done in the following provinces: Harare Province Venue, Harare Professional Updating Center, PUC, Morris Depot, on 17 February 2020. Midlands Province Venue, Midlands, PUC, 8th Avenue, Gweru, on 17 February 2020. Matabeleland South Venue, Matabeleland South PUC, Gwanda, on 17 February 2020. Mashonaland East Venue, Mashonaland East PUC, Marondera, on 20 February 2020. Mashingo Venue, Mashingo PUC, Mashingo, on 20 February 2020. Bulawayo Venue, Driuho, Bulawayo, 20 February 2020. Mashonaland West Venue, Mashonaland West PUC, Chinoi, 23 February 2020. Manikaland Venue, Manikaland PUC, Mutare, on 23 February 2020. Matabeleland North Venue, Matabeleland North PUC, Wange, on 23 February 2020. And Mashonaland Central Venue, Mashonaland Central PUC, Bindura, on 26 February 2020. Applicants should bring national identification cards, long birth certificate, educational certificates. In addition, the applicants should have a good background with no criminal record and then undergo the whole police internal selection processes. In addition to good remuneration package, the Zimbabwe Republic Police offers the following: free uniforms, free medical and dental care, housing and transport allowances, generous leave conditions. Members of the public are warned against fake adverts or contacts from social media platforms, as well as individuals purporting to be members of the Zimbabwe Republic Police who may dupe them of their hard-earned cash under the pretext that they will be recruited into the police service. The only focal person for the recruitment exercise is Superintendent S. Sitole, contactable on 0242 701164 or 701932. The Zimbabwe Republic Police does not engage third parties on the recruitment process or charge a fee. To those who may have missed some of our previous episodes, do not despair, as you can watch all our episodes on our YouTube channel, Zimbabwe Republic Police. This brings us to the end of this week's episode. Zimbabwe Republic Police, policing for peace, economic recovery and prosperity in the Second Republic. From me, Elliot Kudzai Ganyani, Victor Ganyaufo on the sign language desk, and the crew behind the scenes, enjoy the rest of your viewing, and may God bless you.